Well, this was certainly a scary situation for a lot of people and homeowners and families around this area. At one point, we had more than 100 homes under voluntary evacuation. A lot of people did heed those evacuation orders. We saw cars with people loading up, whatever they could grab, heading on out of here as we were driving in here with still lots of intense smoke billowing in the distance. Right now, we still have helicopters overhead. You can see one right here making water drops. They've got these big buckets on the bottom of them that can hold typically a couple hundred gallons of water. They're filling up at this lake over here. This is DeForest Lake in the Congers, city of Congers area. And so they're filling up right there. They're taking it over to the hot spots that are left from this fire and just dropping it right on top of it to make sure that this wildfire goes no further than it has. We're going to bring in Detective Norm Peters right now with the Clarkstown Police Department. And obviously, the detective, this is a tough fight today because of the heat, the dry weather, the low humidity. I mean, certainly not easy for anybody out here.
No, the conditions were definitely not easy for the firemen. They did a tremendous job by knocking down the hot spots and thankfully saving structures and life.
Yeah, let's jump over to the video right now that our Air 11 got earlier, because you can see just how extreme some of these flames were. We were watching overhead as, it looked like some of the flames were jumping, close to 70, 80 feet in the high as they were consuming these giant trees going right into the backyards of homes. Tell us about the plan of attack for the fire departments. It's a lot of volunteer firefighters out here that seem to have, got their act together really quickly to save these people in these homes.
Well, as far as the firemen, the men and women of our fire departments are all volunteer. Many of them from the community that they were fighting the fire in. It was a tremendous effort by them. They aggressively fought it, and with the help of EMS and fire department and the police department, the mutual aid system worked tremendously today.
Mm-hmm. And so far, the very latest information we have is that, the flames, for the most part, are out. Is that correct?
Yes, it's well contained at this point. I don't have a percentage.
But we're still keeping a close eye on that. I can see with, the amount of firefighters and other EMS and other personnel here. And again, the helicopter's still going back and forth doing water drops. I imagine you guys are going to be out here for a few more hours to make sure, nothing gets out of hand again.
Yes, nobody's been released from the scene, and there are still quite a few firemen that are still fighting some hot spots.
Gotcha. Well, Detective Peters, thank you very much for talking to us. So that's the very latest here in the Congers area. Again, the situation out here not over yet, although a lot of homeowners, the people who live here, they can breathe a sigh of relief. The fire departments seem to have this under control, this wildfire, but again, not over yet. We're going to have more information about the acreage, the destruction. So far, what we do know, some minor cosmetic damage on a number of homes just from the heat peeling off paint. And we do have, it sounds like, one storage shed that might have been destroyed. But aside from that, guys, this area really did dodge a bullet. Things could have been much, much worse, especially as you saw in that video how close that fire came to burning a lot of these structures.